Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Troy. So listen, OPEC, which is the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, it's kind of an alliance of smaller in size, geographically oil-producing nations, recently formed an alliance with Russia, and it's called OPEC Plus. Well, they seem to be kind of doing the bidding of Russia these days. OPEC's led by Saudi Arabia, but in this new alliance with Russia, they seem to be kind of trying to impact world policy in ways that would favor Russia. So recently, OPEC Plus has announced that they're going to be cutting oil production by 2 million barrels a day. Now, this is definitely going to have the effect of raising gas prices around the world and sort of helping Russia's effort to maintain a stranglehold over European energy. We probably are going to start to see gas prices in the U.S. start to tick up again because of this cut, because of the interconnected nature of the global oil market economy. This is how it works. This is how it works when we rely on global energy, when we rely on fossil fuels. Even though we have the energy, we have the capability for renewable, sustainable energy here in the United States with sun and wind, that's not reliant on oil from the Middle East or from Russia, that we could produce right here at home and even, capitalize on that and make money off of that. We still are reliant on fossil fuels to drive our cars and to power our economy. So we're dealing with that. It's an interconnected global marketplace. But the timing of this is frankly hilarious if it wasn't so tragic. They're, of course, cutting this oil production a month out from the U.S. midterms. I wonder if they, that doesn't seem like an accident to me. So you're going to start to see over the next few weeks gas prices start to tick up in the United States, leading right into this midterm. And of course, the Russian MAGA, look at that Freudian slip, the Republican MAGA fascists. I just said Russian MAGA fascists. It's all kind of the same thing anyway, right? I mean, let's be honest. The pro-Russian MAGA fascists are already taking advantage of that and blaming Biden for the price hikes that we're going to see at the pump over the next few weeks. So we gotta fight through that bullshit. We gotta recognize that this is an interconnected global market that's got nothing to do with Biden raising the price of gas. That countries all over the world are going to be experiencing a price hike, an even bigger price hike than what we're facing because of this OPEC decision to cut production. That we're all interconnected in this global economy, and the decision of Saudi Arabia, who controls so much of this oil, is going to have an effect on you, on your family, how you're going to get to work, on your family's budget as you're trying to pay for gas. So let's not get cynical leading into this midterm. Let's not let the Republicans, the fascist Republicans, dominate this debate over energy and allow them to blame Biden and the Democrats for this price hike, because they're just going to be putting that on blast. Let's be prepared for these Republicans, these MAGA Republicans, to be putting this message on blast over the next few weeks, blaming Biden for the price hikes, blaming Biden for increased price of gasoline, and saying that it's a failure of his administration. We cannot get complacent. We have to show up and vote. We cannot let the Republicans use this as a way to keep people out of the voting booths, get people cynical and upset, so they stay home and they don't vote. Because if the elections are close, we know historically what these Republicans are going to do. They're going to try and use that as an excuse to steal the election, to say that something was off, to claim fraud. We need to show up in such big numbers that it's so clear who won that they don't even have the opportunity to do that. It's impossible to steal elections that are blowouts. If you win by 10, 15, 20 points, 20 percentage points, it's really, really hard to claim that race was stolen. If you win by a few hundred votes, they can fudge the numbers. So we've got to show up in tremendous numbers to vote and not let the messaging of the MAGA fascists get us down. We got to call our friends. We got to call our family. We got to show up to vote, because democracy is on the ballot here in the United States. This is the most important election of our lives, and we've got to show up. For MeidasTouch, this is Troy. Remember, smash the subscribe button to keep supporting independent media.
This November is Rowvember. MeidasTouch just released its brand new collection of Rowvember t-shirts and pins to let the country know what's at stake this upcoming midterm election. Go to store.meidastouch.com to grab yours. That's store.meidastouch.com.